Hello everyone watching on YouTube, and welcome back to Sly 2 Band of Thieves for a third playthrough on the channel. I'm so excited to get to play through this game again after playing Sly 1 yesterday and completing it all in one stream. Spoiler alert, I won't be beating all of Sly 2 Band of Thieves in one stream. It's gonna take a bit longer than that. But boy howdy, is it gonna be worth it, because man, this game is fantastic. It's the lads, the whole crew here, look at them go. King Wolfblade, thank you so much for gifting 7 tier 1 subs to the channel. Greatly appreciated, brother. Greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for the support. Yo, it's Sly Cooper the Thief. It's him. Everyone in chat who got a gift sub, please enjoy. Good stuff. Soulfire, welcome to stream. Anyone else I missed in chat? Good to have you. Yeah, Sly 2 Band of Thieves, arguably maybe the best game in the franchise of the 4 games that there are. I'm not sure, honestly, if I like Sly 2 or Sly 3 more. I think they're pretty much, like, on par with one another in my books. Sly 2 has some things that I like about it more than Sly 3, but then Sly 3 also has some stuff in it that I like more than Sly 2, so they kind of, like, balance out for me for the most part. But I love both games, and I'm very excited to get to play them. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Again, for those of you who maybe haven't seen Sly Cooper before, you're in for a treat, because the first game, again, as I mentioned while playing it, it's neat, it's fun, it's cool, etc. But Sly 2 is where the game, it gets a better narrative, they expand on the characters a little bit more, and just the gameplay at large is better tuned and has more to it and whatnot. So I'm very, very excited to get to play through this game yet again after not having gotten to for 3 years, I believe. Let's go.
Breaker Alpha Foxtrot, this is the Wizard. Do you read me, Sitting Duck?
This is Peking Duck. I hear you, Blizzard.
No, Sly, I'm the Wizard, and you're Sitting Duck.
I read you loud and clear, Lizard.
No, I'm... Forget it, you're not taking this seriously.
Yeah, I'm not. Look, Bentley, I know this is your first time out in the field, but you've gotta loosen up. If we're going to get to those Clockwerk parts, I need you on your toes. So in plain talk, what's your status?
Well, I've established myself in the basement, and I'm pretty sure I can rewire the service elevator if you can power it up from that security station.
Hang tough, pal. It might take some time, but I'll figure out a way to get up there.
Yeah, I'm Sly Cooper, don't worry about it, I'm on it. We can run in this game, which is fantastic. Look at all this stuff. Also, let me know how the audio is, chat. I've got the same settings we had for Sly 1 the other day, so I assume we'll be fine, but we might need some adjusting. I'm pretty sure the dialogue can be a smidge quiet at times, but we might just have to live with that, because this is a PS2 game from like 2004. I highly doubt they have an audio slider of any kind for, oh, they have music and effects volume. So we do have some audio sliders, but not one for, no audio sliders for, whatever it is I'm thinking of, for voice acting. So if the voices are a little quiet, you know, we'll just have to live with that. But, dude, let's get friggin' going. I'm excited. I would like to, in today's stream, if we can, get through the first 2 episodes, the first 2, like, worlds. That'd be sick. That's kind of my goal. If we end up just getting through the first one and making some progress in the second, that'd be fine, too.
Okay, I spliced the wires. Ouch! Hold on. There it is.
It's the lad. It's Bentley. The brains.
Okay. Let me at that security computer. The spotlights are offline.
What about the lasers?
There goes the laser security system.
All right, thank you for
Working on
answering
the
me.
security gate.
Yeah, we kind of need this gate to open up. Oh, there we go. Well done. See you later.
Presto, all clear.
Thanks, pal. For your first time out, you did pretty well.
Oh, this operation is far from complete. Now that the lasers and spotlights are offline, Murray should be moving into position for your rendezvous. I'll stay here and provide computer support while you go on ahead.
You got it, buddy. I love this little opening bit because you can see these neat bits of art from the previous game and this game. That's Raleigh right there.
Attention all guards, this is the network administrator. We're installing some new software into the security mainframe, so don't be alarmed if the systems get turned off for a while.
Mona Lisa.
Thank you. You're all doing a great job.
You tell him, Bentley, you tell him. A lot of stuff from the previous game, like members of the Fiendish Five put up on the paintings and whatnot. Really cool stuff. Where are we going? Up here, I believe.
According to my information, the Clockwerk parts are being stored up there. Now to get access, you're gonna have to meet up with Murray at the rendezvous point. Unfortunately, the route through the garden is filled with guards.
No problem. I'll just take the long way around.
If memory serves, you need to jump and hit the circle button to run along ropes.
I love that the circle button is just a thing that exists in the Sly Cooper universe, that Sly knows what Bentley means by saying the circle button. Remember, Sly, hit the circle button to do almost everything, and Sly is like, ah, yes, that internal circle button built into, like, my lungs or whatever that I can press whenever I want. It's just that simple.
Murray must have gotten lost along the way. Try pressing on ahead without him.
That's not gonna work. I hear him. I hear my boy, the Murray.
Thunderflop!
That definitely didn't set off any security alarms. The Brawn.
Greetings, citizen. I hope you weren't harmed by my meteoropic entrance.
No, Murray, I kept at a safe distance.
Good, good. The Thunderflop knows neither friend nor foe, only destruction.
Yeah, could you maybe channel some of that raw energy into the security gate?
Of course. It is nothing before the Murray.
Get him, buddy. Any day now. There you go. Good job. I should definitely be able to fit. There we go.
Okay. All clear.
Good thing that doesn't affect Murray at all.
Another barrier stands before you. Fear not. I shall bend it like the truth.
Murray, you out here bending the truth?
Solid work, Murray. You're really in the zone.
My hulking frame is too much for that puny rope. You go ahead and unlock the doors from the inside. I'll be waiting in the hallway to help you carry out the Clockwerk parts.
All right, sounds good. How are you gonna get to this hallway? I don't know, dude. I think that you could have walked along this rope. It seems really sturdy. It's like bolted down. I think Murray could have come with us, to be honest.
I don't get it, Sly. The Clockwerk part should be here. This is all wrong. We need to pull the plug on this operation right now.
Freeze, Cooper.
Inspector Fox. As beautiful and unpredictable as ever.
Whereas you crooks are so predictable. You always return to the scene of the crime.
Crime? I haven't stolen anything. Yet.
Oh, really? Then who broke in last night and made off with all the Clockwerk parts? You've got the motive.
Someone already stole the parts?
Don't play dumb with me. It might not have been him, Carmelita. The method of entry and guard casualties all point to this being a Claw Gang job.
Casualties?
Claw Gang?
Constable Neela, I allowed you to sit in on this stakeout as a favor to the Contessa. I really don't need any help. Oh, I think you might. Look at the facts. Facts? Sly Cooper is right here. I caught him red-handed. I'm just saying that there are other criminals in the world other than Sly Cooper! After him!
Sly's just like, all right, I'm gonna get out of here while you guys chat.
Forever.
Oh my goodness, leave me alone. How long were Carmelita and Neela staking out in there?
Shake a leg, Murray. It's time to go.
How long were they just in those sarcophagi?
Thief!
This wasn't part of the plan.
Yeah, well, this is where things get fun.
This is the best part of the plan.
Still!
When everything goes wrong. How many bullets can that shock pistol shoot at once? I guess it's not really bullets, is it? More like rounds? I will not
This is
freeze.
getting a little hot. You guys go warm up the van. I'll keep Carmelita busy.
You're all going to jail.
Pick me up at the rendezvous.
How weak was that glass that Sly could just slam into it like that?
Hey, come back here, Ringtail.
No, I refuse. How did you end up all the way over there? Why didn't you follow right behind me? Is Carmelita also a Cooper? How does she spire jump like that? Did you see how easily she landed on that? Look, she's gonna do it right here, too.
Still.
That takes a lot of skill. What the heck? Did you also read the Thievius Raccoonus? Did you read about the spire jump from that section that Raleigh had stolen? What the heck?
I'm headed toward your position. Jumping fast so we can get out of here.
I do love my favorite brand of hotel, just called Hotel.
I'll find you, Cooper.
Carmelita's just as angry as ever. She's really quite lovely when she's angry. And that Constable Neela, was a reference to the Claw Gang just a slip of the tongue, or an intentional clue? Either way, it's her only lead on the missing Clockwerk parts. Clockwerk. He was consumed with jealousy for the Cooper clan's thieving reputation. Is it inappropriate to refer to him as a monster? No, not at all. What kind of person stays alive for hundreds of years with the express intention of wiping out a rival's family line? Imagine the hatred fueling that first decision to replace his mortal body with soulless machinery. Ultimately, it did the trick. Clockwerk lived on. He caught up with my parents, and I wound up in an orphanage. It's there that I met my pals, Bentley, the brains of our outfit, and Murray, the brawn. They turned out to be all the family I needed. 2 years ago, I thought I'd finished it. How naive to think I could so easily put an end to that kind of hatred. And now he's back. In pieces, sure, but the threat is real. Does the Claw Gang even realize what they've stolen? I don't know what's in my future, but I won't let it be a repeat of my past.
That little intro is so cool. The brief recap of Sly as a character and talking about Clockwerk. I love it. Great stuff. This game is so stylish, even today. I love it. Hey, when that shows up, your game is being saved. Congrats. Square to continue instead of X. Hello? What? Unheard of? Alright. What, you guys want to watch a movie? We should watch a movie. Didn't they say the 5 villains in the last game killed his parents? Now they're saying this owl killed his family? The owl was one of the 5, and he was the leader of the Fiendish 5. So they keep the little intro short and succinct, because you don't really need to know all of the gist to play this game. Just a quick recap. If you want to know everything about the first game, then you play the first game. But Clockwerk was the leader of the Fiendish 5, and obviously, since Clockwerk was the one with the grudge against the Coopers, he's the one who got the Coopers to go kill Sly's parents and whatnot. Or, not the Coopers. Got the Fiendish 5 to target Sly's dad, is what I meant to say. Power Plus, welcome to stream. Good to have you. Episode 1, The Black Chateau.
I had to call in a few favors to get the goods on the Claw Gang's local operator. Dimitri, a sort of underworld celebrity, equally at home in high-class art circles and shady back-alley crimes. He was once a passionate young art student who worked hard to develop his own visionary style.
Beautiful.
Unfortunately, the art world wasn't quite ready for his kinetic aesthetic. So he gave them what they wanted, and started forging old masterpieces. His way of punishing those with bad taste.
How would that be punishing?
Dimitri now runs a nightclub on the west side. The thumping music, colorful light shows, and a hint of danger lure in chic young patrons from far and wide. And it's here, hidden somewhere, where we'll find the Clockwerk tail feathers. What Dimitri plans to do with the Clockwerk part is beyond me. But those plans end tonight.
Sly Cooper and the gang in the Black Chateau. I forgot they still had these opening cards. I didn't need to say the name of the episode earlier. I should have waited for that moment right there. Do you play with the emulator? I'm playing this on my PlayStation 5 through PS Plus Premium, which is like cloud gaming streaming shenanigans. I'm playing it on my PlayStation 5. Oh baby, here we are. It begins. 1% done with the game. One of my favorite things about Sly 2, 3, and 4 is Thiefnet, to be able to buy these power-ups. Unlike the power-ups you get from the safes in Sly 1, which are largely useless, the power-ups in Sly 2 onward are all, usually, not all of them, but a lot of them are very nice and helpful.
I tell you, Bentley, it's gonna be a real pleasure robbing this nightclub.
I share in your enthusiasm, but before we hit the inside, we'll need to do a little reconnaissance work.
What do you have in mind?
I've installed this special antenna on the safe house to help with our first job, hacking into Dimitri's satellite array. The coordinates for the job start beacon have been uploaded to your binocucom. Make your way to this position, and I'll give you a full briefing on our objective.
I'm on my way.
So unlike in Sly 1, there are not bottles in like every individual level. In Sly 2, instead, each hub world...
If you click the L3 button,
Yeah, left analog stick.
I'll beam some virtual markers
Thank you.
into your feet mask. They'll help you find your way around. If no markers are in view, use the right analog stick to move the camera and look around for them.
Thank you, Bentley. I've played video games
the view
before.
is always better from the rooftops.
I appreciate your help, though. So instead of being in the levels, each hub world has a set of 30 bottles, and it is always 30, unlike in Sly 1, where it could vary from level to level. So what I like to do when I play Sly 2 is run around and grab at least the majority of the bottles for this world right out the gate, because, excuse me, pardon me, since this is like, we're kind of like in tutorial land a little bit, and the game uses a lot of the first world to like walk you through how to play and make things a little, they kind of like softball it for you at first, and then they stop being so easy-handed, I guess. So right now there are no flashlight guards, which for those of you who don't know this game, you'll understand what flashlight guards are later. They're like the bigger, more annoying guards to deal with. There are just little guys patrolling the world until you finish the first, like... It might just be the first mission, or maybe it's like the first 2 or 3 missions. And then the game will start spawning like all of the enemy types, which means it'll be a little bit more difficult to move around freely. They don't do that in any of the other hub worlds. They only do it in this first one because it's the start of the game, which is why whenever I play Sly 2, I typically, not always, but typically I run through Dimitri's little hub world here and get all of the bottles when there are also no enemies on the rooftops until you do the first mission or 2. So normally how we're running around on the rooftops right now with like not a care in the world, usually there would be a couple of enemies around at least some of the rooftops that could notice you and cause issues. But again, because the game doesn't want to make things difficult for you until you've learned the controls and played like the first mission or 2, there's like nothing around, which makes it prime time to go pick up, if not all the bottles, then at least a couple of bottles. Another reason that I like to get the bottles early in levels, especially this one, but also just in the other levels in general, is the safe that you have to find to put all the bottles in will be in one of the, I think it's in one of the levels for a job that you do later. Unlike Sly 1, where there are straight up levels, in Sly 2, 3, and 4, there are jobs, and each job usually leads, sometimes it still stays in the hub world instead. But it usually leads to a little sub-area that you do the job in, which is kind of like the quotation marks level that you partake in. I heard a bottle around here somewhere. I heard the little tinking noise it makes. But I don't know where it is. Yeah, right around here. Wait, is it up on top of this? There it is.